to Arrested Development. I'm Mr. Dixon, and this is Mr. Dixon's Arrested Developments. Okay, I got two stories for you. One was actually, I think this was actually reported in Raw Story, but I got it off the New Zealand Herald for some reason. It doesn't matter. But anyway, the story is, we only got two stories for today. This one is a missionary in U.S. custody on charges that he abused Haitian boys. Let's see what it says. All right. This is Baltimore AP. I could have said Associated Press, and I live in the New Zealand Herald. Anyway, a Christian missionary, who allegedly told a counselor in Virginia that he had sexual contact with minors in Haiti, has been arrested and is in federal custody, authorities said Friday. If the allegations are proven, James Arbogh, I don't know how you pronounce this, Arbaugh. I'm sure this was all over the news, but I didn't see it, so I don't know how you pronounce his name. Formerly of the Virginia town of Stewart's Draft, would be only the latest missionary to take advantage of Haiti's extensive poverty and anemic rule of law to abuse vulnerable youngsters. He lived in Haiti at least a decade and described himself on a personal blog as a missionary with a group called Walking Together for Christ Haiti. Okay, there's a motherfucker like, hey, I see vulnerable people, they're suffering, they're starving, let me go and fuck their children. This is beautiful stuff. Let me finish my gin and tonic. Hold on. Okay, sorry. A federal affidavit filed by a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations says a counselor in Virginia reported Arbogh to authorities in September after he allegedly disclosed sexual contact with boys. The affidavit alleges he told investigators in subsequent interviews that he groomed or had sexual contact, including oral sex, with at least 21 boys. Class act. One five-year-old boy he allegedly molested was the son of a pastor in Jeremy, a city devastated last year by Hurricane Matthew. So, bad enough, we're suffering from Hurricane Matthew. This motherfucker comes over to Haiti going, hey, where are the kids at? But for Jesus, I'm doing it for Jesus. Jesus, he's the West. And he lets me fuck the kids. Apparently, maybe it's his, how do we know it's not Jesus' rule? He sees it. Does God not see all these things? Jesus is seeing all this stuff, and Muhammad and all the others. All the gods up there looking down there. Oh, horrible, the child molestation. I have all this power and I can't do anything about it. When he dies, I'll get him. He'll go straight to hell then. But in the meantime, you're on your own. Arbogh described sexual acts that took place with at least 15 minors, which would be considered illicit sexual conduct. Special Agent Tammy Karcham wrote in the affidavit. All right, this is going to be, I know this is wrong, but Special Agent Tammy just doesn't have to quite the, they're huff, they're women like, Special Agent, why, I don't know. Like Special Agent Buster or something, I don't know. Carlisa Curto, a spokeswoman with U.S. Immigration, it's not her fault, that's her name, what is she supposed to do? Carlisa Curto, a spokeswoman with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, said Arbogh is in federal custody. Well, one would hope. Authorities have 30 days to indict Arbogh, ask a judge for an extension or dismiss the charges, according to Brian McKinn, spokesman for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Western District of Virginia. It wasn't immediately clear if Arbogh has a lawyer. He better have some guards. He's in jail. They don't like the child molesters in the jail. You got to give murderers and killers, You got to give murderers and arsonists and various old types of people who are in jail. The ones who are actually in jail because they actually did something. You got to give them credit. They really don't like the molesty. Not the molesty. Very bad. They're not fans. We will bust you up here. Teams of missionaries are a very common sight on U.S. flights to Haiti. Ugh. For decades, they have done vital work running a network of hospitals, orphanages, schools, and food distribution sites in the hemisphere's poorest country. And also, it's open to guys who are like, hey, I can use that, take advantage. Some people see this as devastation, go like, we need to go there and help. And other people see it like, dating material. But over the years, some foreign missionaries have been arrested for sexually abusing children. Some, and then there's more to it, but I cut it off there. One page is enough. You can go find the story yourself if you want to read the disaster that is missionaries in Haiti. It's disgusting. Next story. New Jersey pastor sexually assaulted children for 16 years, prosecutor says. Again, I say this every time, and I'll say it again. I do not plan these. It's not my fault they're all sexual abuse stories. It's not my fault. The fault is with dudes to join the ministries and all these religious groups and go like, hey, I can use that to get myself some fucking of children. Although occasionally also adults, but mostly it's children they're abusing. Not my idea. This is what the religious are getting arrested for. You know, the ministers, the Baptists, the Baptist ministers, the priests, the pastors. So this is it. All right. Anyway, New Jersey pastor sexually assaulted children for 16 years. Prosecutor says this is from 6 ABC Action News WPVI. Is that an actual initial for a station? WPVI. All right. It's Medford Township, New Jersey, is what has happened. A pastor for a church in Burlington County, New Jersey. Also, it says is Burlington County and Medford Township the same? They're close to each other or something? Like over? I don't know. That's what it says here. Anyway, a pastor for a church in Burlington County, New Jersey, is accused of sexually assaulting children over the course of 16 years. It took him that long to figure it out. Harry Thomas, not the guy from E.T., Harry Thomas of Queens Lane in Medford Township is charged with aggravated sexual assault and endangering the welfare of children. Thomas was arrested on Wednesday morning. Is the pastor for the Come Alive Church in the township, and we now know what the Come stands for. According to the prosecutor's office, the 74-year-old, of course he's just an old fart. The 74-year-old assaulted 4 children between 1999 and 2015. The assaults, police say, happened in Medford Township, but they would not confirm if they happened at the church or elsewhere. No further details on the case were released as part of an effort to protect the victims' identities. Church official William Darpino said Thomas is suspended indefinitely for all leadership positions. The church took swift action to remove the head of their flock. Leadership has determined this to be the proper course of action at this time until there can be a full investigation, Darpino said. Medport Diner owner Dino or Genos, I can't say his name, I'm sorry, says he has known the man called Pastor Harry for nearly 30 years. I've seen him with my children, and there is no way, I can't believe it. How could, the idea of a pastor sexually abusing kids, how could that be possible? Why, I know the man. He never told me he was a molesting kid. It can't possibly be true. What are you saying? He's a pastor. I admire my own children. I would check that, sir. If you had this man around, I would check them. It's like, kids, are you okay? Has he ever done anything weird around you? Although maybe he had the conversations like, these kids I can't, but these children, yeah. Because these guys do isolate children and find their own particular kids they can molest them. Those they can't. This one may say something. This one is isolated away from the other kids, and they're lonely and whatever, and they're hurt, and they're like bullied or whatever. Like, I can bully some more my own way. Because that's a pedo. It's a pedo for you. I've seen him with he doesn't seem to fit the profile. This is what Giorgio here is saying, or whatever Dino is saying. He doesn't seem to fit the profile because Dino is an FBI agent apparently. We're at the diner. What do you mean the profile? He is such a nice man and a godly man, and he has grandkids himself. These are the people who do very. I mean, it's sad to say this. Like, he's very, very nice to the kids. Unfortunately, these are the ones who are more like. Obviously, they're playful, nice to kids, and not child molesters. I'm just saying these guys take the advantage of that. Go, he seems so very nice. Guys are like, fuck you, not fuck you. You know, get these kids off my lawn. I hate children. Not molesting kids. They don't want children around them. So they're less likely to be molesting kids because they don't want any children. Whereas guys are like, I love children. They're so great. They're so pretty and wonderful. I love children. I love them. These people you have to look out for. And the godly man. Well, that alone is just like the godly is bullshit. That's food for fuck here. Get that shit out of you. Godly. That's. And he has grandkids himself. Well, that's never stopped anyone from molesting kids. Thomas was the founder of the Creation Festival, which started in 1978. In an interview posted online, Thomas talked about being drawn to teaching the young. I'm sure he is. There's more to it again, but, we don't need to read anymore. All right. That's it. This is a very short episode of Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development, and thank you for reviewing it, and I'll see you next time. That's it. We got no more. That's it. I don't know. Wait for a minute. All right. Bye-bye.